welcome you to my Flosstube Luxurious Fibers. I'm Liz. I'm recording from the capital of Germany, Berlin. And if you are a returning viewer, I'm happy that you are here again. And if you are new, I hope you will like what you see. Yes, the first thing I want to thank you, the Danish stitcher, for her very kind shout out she gave to me. Thank you, Esther. This was I was very happy to hear that, and I hope you will sell all your very nice fabrics you have hand dyed, and yeah, they are super beautiful. Yes. And what we will do today is a regular floss tube. The first video I have done was a finish parade. Everything I stitched from the last year and this year. I started stitching last year in April. So it was a lot, it was a long video. I hope this time it won't be that long. I try to keep it under 1 hour. So not too much babbling, just get started. Yeah, the first thing are finishes. I finished last week 3 pillows. If you are a follower on Instagram, you already saw it. If not, you will see it here. So the first pillow is a big one. It's this one. It's the first autumn theme chart I have done. This is from X-Stitch the Rainbow. This is a collaboration of several designers to one topic every year, and they pick a thread brand and they choose 4 colors and a theme, and then everyone is designing a little design. These are 60 by 60 stitches, and from last year the theme was Autumn Garden. So I loved it. It was my theme. I have a garden and I'm a gardener, so everything was what is garden related I'm into. And yes, and the thread brand were Cottage Garden threads. 4 colors of them: dandelion, spruce, terracotta, and I don't remember. Dandelion, spruce, terracotta, and one more, I can't remember. I stitched this on 36 count platinum linen by Skyward. Edinburgh is the name, and I finished it together. These 3 designs. This is from Fox and Rabbit Designs, these 2, and this part in the middle is from Wild Violet. And I think they match together just beautifully. And then I just stitched the simple border outside. And yes, I have here a market 2 times a week, and a fabric market. So I just can go there and buy fabrics. And this is what I did. I love these kind of fabrics with, we say caro. I think in English it's gingham. I choose that because it's so beautifully the same colors, and I found this beautiful fabric for the back. I stuffed it, and now it's a bigger pillow for my shelf where I recorded last time. So yeah, and then I did 2 other pillows. It's a freebie from Needlework Press. It's called Strawberry On, and this border is repeating on top here, but I sewed on some vintage buttons. It's what it's called, seashell buttons. Yes, and the floss is from Mrs. Sada's Sienna. It's also stitched on 36 count. This is my sweet spot. This will you hear a lot. and the back is finished with velveteen. Yes. So I love this design. It's so simple and nice, and I just wanted to try out these threads I never used before, and I stitched this twice because it was so nice. That way around. This is from, the thread is from Cottage Garden Threads, T-Rose, yeah, T-Rose. So, and it's also finished with velveteen, just a little bit softer color, if you see, yeah. They perfectly match together. Bold one and what you say, more vibrant one. And what I want to do is to make a picot edge again, like I showed you last time. This here with these little pearls. Yeah. And if I want to do a tutorial for that. So I one for my English version and one pillow for my German version, Flosstube. So perfect. I can do it twice. And a lovely viewer, she asked me that I should show the book where I got this picot edge from. This is the Royal School of Needlework book of embroidery, that one. It's this English school for embroidery, and they bring out these kind of books, and I will do next week a flip through. You can see then what's all about, and it's a really great book. Yes. So I have to put this there. And yes, and my finishes, I have another finish, not fully finished. It's from the Garden Club series. Oops. I think I forget to show you. Yes. Last time, one piece I already had stitched. It's that one. And I wrote, come to my garden and relax. And it's all stitched on 36 count. I chose 4 different fabric colors from Skyward, and I decided later that I will patchwork them all together at the end, these 12 pieces in rows from 3 to 4. And I thought, okay, then it's lovely that every fabric piece should be different. And I colored this later on. I bought this antiquing spray, and I colored that like that. Now you can see, maybe no, nothing to see that way. That's the color with this antiquing spray I used. And yeah, I like it a lot. Here I did the same. So this part is coffee tea dyed, and this part is again that antique spray. Yes. And here I did the same on that piece. It's a raw linen from Skyward. On top I chose, this I wanted to show later. On top I chose this color, Distress Oxide. And that part is the other one, the antique spray. And here you have to shake it. And I had this thingy off already. and then all the drops came out. So I have now this dye spot here, but I think it's not that horrible because I will choose the stitching to cover that totally, and that one too. So I think it's possible. And what I did is when it was dry, I iron it, that the color really goes into the fiber. Yeah, I think this is important to fix the color. So, and what I have to say to this Garden Club series, I will show you. These are a lot of threads, a lot of threads. For me it was perfect to build up my stash, but it's a huge investment as well. And still missing some colors I forget to order, but I just choose then another color from here. So this is insane. So much colors, but perfect if you want to build up your stash. And I had nothing before. I had no over dyes. I started with that. This is my stash. So, and then it's perfect to make a blackbird series. Some colors are repeating, but for every chart there are like 8 colors new. So that's great. Yeah, these were my finishes, and now I will show you my WIPS. From the oldest, this time it is working. I use the app XS Journal from Blitzstitch. He has also a YouTube and is a stitcher and informatica, so a developer for tech. And he built up this app for Apple devices. And this app it's a game changer. Before I had this journal, and then I switched to the technical device to this app. And yeah, I'm a huge fan. He inserted for me, I had a request if he can make this fabric calculator, which is inside there, to the metric system. He said, no, it's already there. You just have to type it in your metric, as the numbers in your metric system. And I said, yeah, but when I do this, we have also not full numbers with a point like 11.2 or 12.6, and this wasn't possible, and he made it possible. So thank you, Blitzstitch, thank you a lot. I love this app. I use it every time. And the last time the WIPS were just sorted by names, and I couldn't change it to dates. And the next day it just happened and I could do it by date. So now you will see the WIPS from the oldest to the youngest, because yeah, now it just function. I don't know why. Next day it just function. So my oldest one is from Avlea, and it's a kit. The kit I think you just can't order in the US, and I don't know, I don't think they deliver for foreign states and countries, but I'm not sure. Last year I couldn't order it to Germany, and my aunt, she was bringing it to me. So it's Baltic scroll. When it's finished stitched, I will turn it into a pillow like that. So, and it's stitched in DMC, this lovely DMC colors. And the fabric, it's special. It's a linen from Greek. And I like this kind of linen. It's I would think it's like a 28 count. and I'm halfway through. I'm stitching 2/2 and with the sewing method, and still not friends. We are still not friends. Because of that it take me so long, and yeah, but I would love to have it finished and on my sofa. Yeah, and it's just beautiful. I like these geometric shapes, and in my summer holidays as a child I always was on the Baltic Sea, so I have a lot of memories there. So that's the oldest. The next one is Falling Snow by Shannon Christie. And the fabric is 32 count, hand dyed by me, and it's a opalescent. I think now you can see it. So, and I made a total conversion. This is all Mrs. Sada's silk. The lighter one is scale and peacock and aqua and darling blue. And the reindeer, I choose these China silks I talked about last time. Yeah, but this WIP is in timeout because this year, this little piece I stitched like 7 times last year in hospital, when I was in hospital. And then I was so frustrated and never get back to it. I just was, you know, I still love it, but I don't know when I will get back to it. So, and honestly, I can't find my floss drops with the silk, but I bought these big hanks. I can show you the floss, but where I have these small floss drops, I have no idea. So these are the colors: scale, darling blue, aqua, and peacock. These are my colors. Yep. And I started that last year on the 19th September. So nearly 1 year ago. So the next one is my Snow Queen. Yeah. I think you will know it. It's a Mirabilia. Okay. The card is not inside here. I put it wrong. Where is it? Here. Ah, that one is it. Here. Yes. And I started that one on the 13th November last year. And I think I stitched 2 weeks on it. And then came Christmas and I had so many other plans. Yeah, and since then just nothing happened anymore, but I will come back to it in September. This is my plan. And the fabric, it's also hand dyed by me. It's opalescent. It's a 32 count. No, it's wrong side. And this is the page break, and I stitch that way, and I think it just goes until here. So it's quite a bit. And here's the reindeers coming. Yeah, so I stitched a lot on it. And when I see it, I want to come back to it very soon. It's just beautiful. And I like this fabric. You can see the opalescent in greens and blue. Yeah, wonderful. My next WIP is Reaching Skyward. Yeah, this was my New Year start. This is on 46 count, natural linen by Skyward. And it's stitched with silks from Oasis d'Alger. And you see how tiny, how teeny tiny these stitches are. Super tiny. And it's not easy to stitch on this linen, on this natural linen, on that high count. And I think that's why I stopped it. So, but I like the size of this project, because this project is very big. It's a big ass project, and yeah, but it's hard to stitch on that linen. And a lot of this project is full coverage, so I don't know if my stitches will be crowded. I think so, because you can see, or you can't see. Yeah, it's really tight. It's tight. So I will see if I redo it or if I just go on. I'm not sure, because I'm not sure. I did nothing. Decision fatigue. So yeah. I'll show you the floss because it's so beautiful, this floss. This is the gold color, Soie de Paris from Oasis, and the color number is 2234. And oh, I love to touch it. And it's so shiny. This is a filament silk, so not a spun silk. It has more luster. And the blue, it's on that spool. And I also bought a hank because I will need it if I stitch the whole thing. And the number is 1716. So, and these are 6 flosses in 1 thread. A 6-stranded floss. So now we got it. 6-stranded floss. Yeah. So this is a bag I made. And lovely scissor fob from a stitchy friend, Stitchy Kindness, last year. I love it. Yes, the next WIP is, oh, my Chatelaine, yes. Small hamam Oasis. Details. I started this on my birthday in January, and the fabric is 32 count, and the colorway is silk, so it's just a little bit of very blush pink in it, very blush. It's a white with a blush pink undertone, but I think you can't see it, no, but in real you can see it. It's not a white. So, and well, it's a lot of petite treasure braid and quarter stitches here. Everything is quarter and do you say, 3/4 and Viertel, these 1/4 and 2/4 stitches, and this made me crazy. This is wow. This part here was insane. Most difficult with these 1/4 and 2/4 stitches. I love to make specialty stitches, and it's full of specialty stitches. Most I like are these here on top. Yes, these up here. And the colors are so vibrant. And yeah, now I will be better, and every Wednesday I will stitch on it until it is finished. Because on my birthday I will start another Chatelaine. Yeah, it's fixed, so I have to finish that. Maybe I will do it like hoity-toity and say, okay, I stitch it until it's finished, I do nothing else. Maybe I will do that with this Chatelaine, because I know when I just stitch on that, 2 to 3 weeks I'm finished. So maybe it's a good option to do this again, because this one I really want to finish. The next one is Bird of Feathers. Yes, and this one I started on the 27th of May. Upside down, and I need to put this here. So I'll show you first the picture. But it's not a good picture at all. It's just computer generated, and it does not adjust this at all. So yeah, but that's it. Now I know where I have these flosses for the tiny ones. For falling snow. They are inside here. The Mrs. Sada's flosses, they are also inside here. Yeah. This I did. Now I remember. Well, no, I don't remember. I see it. So because what I did, I'm halfway through. This is a 36 count fabric from Skyward, just antique white. I just wanted a plain white fabric because the stitching should be shine, and it's so much going on here. We have variegated flosses inside and over dyes. This is hand dyed silks inside, and the over dyed cotton flosses are in the border. So it's a lot going on, and there are pearls, there are gold metallic threads. I swapped out the Krynic for a petite treasure braid because I like more to stitch with that one. It's not that, it's more soft. Yeah, this is the word I was searching for. And yeah, and the border is full of specialty stitching. Here, in this border, this is the metallic. It's a herringbone and feather stitching, feather stitches, Algerian eyelets, rhoda stitches. Yeah, it's just amazing, and it gives me Chatelaine vibes. So of course I love it. It's right up my alley, that one. Okay. And I like to have this experiment silks in the middle and over dyes in the border. Why not? Why not? Just trying things out Yeah, the next one. The stitching is finished. I have this lovely bag. Was a present from a stitchy friend. She made it for me. Thank you, Carola. And here are my shepherd bush stockings inside. I will stitch for every one of my family, for my kids and my husband for Christmas. And this one I already finished because I just bought the anchor threads. I can get it easily here. I don't have to buy it online. The rest, I'm still waiting for the threads. It's yeah, here in Germany, if you want to buy it, not that expensive. You have to wait a long time for all threads, all things. So yeah. And I also bought the embellished packs for that. So this one I already stitched, the Robert stocking. And because I didn't ask my son if I can say his name, say his name. So I will just do it like that. And it's all stitched in pearl cottons number 5. This is the thickness. Oh wow, that, yeah. And to see the details, I just do it like that. And it's on an 18 count linen by Witchild. I think it's natural or oatmeal or something like that. Yeah, and the reindeers are so lovely. Yeah, and it was so much fun to stitch, and it took me 4 days and it was finished. 4 days, because it goes so fast, because you can see so easily everything, and the pearl cotton is just easy to stitch with. Yeah, and you don't get tired because it's so big, everything. You don't need that much concentration. And I have to put on the embellishments, and I was searching where to go, the buttons and the beads and everything, and it's written inside of the embellishment pack. I really get crazy. So what I mean is, this is the embellishment pack for the Elizabeth stocking, and here inside of this paper, there they've written the instruction. So never had something like that before. So I bought also the Sadie stocking for my daughter, and the Elizabeth stocking obviously for me. Yeah, here we go. And the Harry stocking for my husband. So I think I won't finish all of them. Maybe mine for next year. I don't mind. And the finishing will be also a new challenge for me to finish a stocking. But I have Warner Pfeiffer on my side. She has a really great tutorial for it. And I think I will manage that. And I already bought this kind of thing. It's like Schaumstoff in Germany. I have like a foam. It's a foam, it's a real foam. And I think it's perfect for a stocking, because I don't want it to have it fluffy. I want more stability for it, and I think it's the right stability for it. Yeah. So next floss tube, hopefully I can show you a stocking. Hopefully it will be at the end a stocking. So, and then one of my favorite WIPS at this time, I would love only to stitch on this, but yeah, I have all these monthly charts going on, but yeah, this is my favorite one at the moment. It's Jane Parsen from the Wishing Thorn, and I saw it, Shelley from the Antique Needleworker, she showed it. She bought the kit from Birgit from the Wishing Thorn. And the great thing is, this is why I bought it, it's stitched with Overa Soie wool threads, and I didn't know them before. And I love to stitch with a huge variety of threads. And it gives you this nostalgic Gobelin look. And the colors are just beautiful. Yeah, and I love this zigzag border. I always wanted to stitch a sampler like that, and it really goes fast. And the good thing is you can stitch with only one thread on 28 count. This is 28 count, and you stitch with one thread, and I love to stitch with one thread. This is my favorite. So, and these are the wool threads. These are the colors. Beautiful. And they came in skeins like that, like a DMC skein. You can pull out and then it comes off the skein. I put them on floss drops, and I didn't know how long or short I should cut them, and this one I cut it longer, 40 centimeters, and this is 30, and 30 centimeters are perfect, so perfect length. So I don't know in inches, you have to figure that out in inches. I have no idea. Yes, so this to put here. And my last whip are these monthly Quakers I stitch for every month from Wendy by the Heart, from the Needle Art. I never get that name right. I will post it. So, but I think you know what I mean. And it's stitched on 32 count with my sulky threads. I choose a variegated pink color and dark violet and gray violet. So yes, and stitched up fast. And these are my colors. This is the gray, 1240. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's not focusing. Yeah. The dark violet is 1189. And the variegated pink is 4008. Yeah. Yes. Okay. These were all my whips. I think I have 5 active whips and 2 in timeout. Oops, sorry. So, Falling Snow and Reaching Skyward are in timeout, and the rest I will do. So now we come to plans, and I have a very special plan with my new stitchy friend, and she's also new to Flosstube, and her channel is called Bibliophilias Stickliebe. I will write this down below. I will link her. And she showed last time that she is stitching the seasonal Quaker from the magazine, The Gift of Stitching. And I thought, oh, that's really beautiful. I want to stitch that too. And so I bought that bundle, and then we came up with the idea we can make a sal. So yeah, so if you want to join, we would be very happy if you are joining. And under the hashtag seasonal Quaker TGOS SAL, I will link it down below. And now I show you which colors I will choose. And okay, now. So, and I was recording before the German video, and actually I wanted to choose this Gloriana thread. It's called Bright Pink Roses, and when I read this name I said, oh, that's the missing color from the sampler I tried to kit up, and I made a pre-order at 123 Stitch, and then I realized I got it. So now I can't use it for this for that project anymore. So this goes to that project. Right. And McJanet, it's so beautiful, this sampler, and I will stitch it. Now it's complete. I can start if I want. This was the last missing color. And yeah, now I got it. Perfect. But now I have another problem. This was a perfect color for the project, for the seasonal Quaker from this magazine, The Gift of Stitching. And now I have two other options. So I want to do it on that fabric. It's a WIPS Dyeworks Havana fabric, 40 count. And this is for the inside, these variegated flosses. This is for autumn. It's Mrs. Seda Pipa. Karen Water Lilies Fire is for summer. This is my winter color. This is the thread gatherer, and it's just a number 048. And Karen Water Lilies Honeydew. So this is for the inside, and for the border I have two options now. I don't want to have a highly variegated floss, and I just only have highly variegated flosses, silks, and so now maybe I choose the Soie d'Alger, maybe this dark brown for the words and the border, or I go lighter, would be also nice. So I'm not sure. I think I have to do some stitches. I will start today, and I will post my start on Instagram. I will link it down below, and the hashtag as well, so you can easily follow. And I just have to try out these two, which one I like more. Yeah, but either way will be nice. Plants. Where's my plan? Okay, these are all plants. Claire from the Floss Chronicle Flosstube. She told last time that she wanted to do a blanket from all the Prairie Schooler charts she had. And I thought, oh, I have that too. And what a great idea to do them as a blanket. And this is what I will do. I have here some Prairie Schoolers. I think you will know it all. And I will stitch it with pearl cotton number 5 on this same fabric as the stockings. I bought 10 pieces and on every piece 2 of the Prairie Schooler will fit. And I will stitch 20 Prairie Schooler and then I will do a patchwork blanket out of it. So I will start this year with that. I'm still waiting for the flosses, and when I have the flosses I will start that. This is the plan for this year. So I also bought from Brenda Gervais that drum. Oh, I love the colors. Red is one of my favorite colors. Yeah, and I never did a drum before, and I want to have the experience to do a drum. And I have a lot of these spools. I bought like 30 from a vintage store, and this would be perfect to go under it, because here in Germany we can't buy this wooden thing, so we can't get it. So I just use that. Why not? I have it, I can use it. So this is definitely a plan, and I think this will take me maybe 3-4 days, the stitching, and then only the finishing. Yes, and yeah, looking forward. As you might notice, I love to try different finishes. This is always a challenge and a lot to learn, and keeps me interested. And I love to do a lot of different finishes. Another plan, I bought another blackbird. It's also seasonal. I think you saw it a lot. Winter, summer and autumn. I will stitch them all together. When the season is there, I will stitch them. I will start in winter, or maybe in autumn. I can start in autumn and then go along. So, and this is how it will look at the end. Yeah, and I have already all the flosses are here. Yes, beautiful. Woo! Okay. Yeah. Nice colors. And what I also want to start in the near future, and I am just waiting for the fabric, I think it will come next week, is humility sampler from Brenda Gervais. Stitching Faye, Heidi from Stitching Faye, she stitched it and she finished it, and it's yeah, it's so beautiful. I love this tree and the house and everything. Yeah, that tree. And I already have the DMC. So I have a master set, but when I have a project big like that, I just order everything for the project. I don't like to switch the flosses, and then I don't know in which project are my flosses, and no. One project is one project. There's no exchange. Yeah, these are my plans. in the near future. Maybe it will change. Don't get me wrong, sometimes you find something more interesting or another priority and plans will change, but for the moment these are my plans. And now I have a little bit of haul that I can show you, and I will tell you why I bought it. So this is Red Work Plums, Pierce, and the shape is interesting, and I want to finish one of these. Yeah, just interesting for me. Another interesting finish I can learn. I also never made a scissor case, and I think it's beautiful. And I will do it in the red silks from Mrs. Sada's, so it will fit together with these red smalls I already did from Twin Peak Primitives. Then I bought that one. Ooh, it's a stand-up from Brenda Gervais, Mrs. Bunny Tail. Okay, now I get it. And yeah, I never did a stand-up, and next year to Easter, or before Easter, that it's finished for Easter, I will do that. And this year I want to do also Santa stand-up. So yeah, you will see when it's finished. I bought that from Blackbird, Crowns and Shields. I want to do a needle roll like that, or I just frame it. I'm not sure. This I bought because it's just beautiful, and Blackbirds are one of my favorite designers. Then I bought from Hello from Miss Matthew this Christmas tree, because it's an interesting idea of finishing your cross stitch. So, and I will use also again these spools for the bottom for the bottom, not button. So, and here's already a hole, so I will do a light inside there, and then it's a lamp, a Christmas tree lamp. Yeah. And I won't do this colorway, I will do another colorway. I'm not sure what I will do, but this is done before Christmas. I want this for my decorations, and she have a lot of different designs for this, but I like this simple geometric things. Then I bought from Blackbird Mother's Garden. Yeah. And I will personalize it with all the women in my family and friendship. Their initials will go on that piece. Yeah, for remembering, for being in my heart. Yeah. And then I admire these bags, and I like these finished styles. So you will know it's from these bags. I bought 3 of them in gray, blue and green, and they're stinky, they smell. So I put I did them out of the plastic today, and I hope it will get better, that they don't smell that chemical. And I ordered a lot of pearl cotton number 5, and I'm still waiting for them, and they are stitched with pearl cotton, and I will just choose from my stash. Then I bought Queen Bee because I love bees, and I have the bee Quaker, and I want to do more bee themes. I like it. And winter, because I have a lot of charts for winter, and they can go all in this bag. And yeah, every needlework I have to do this. It's quilt with all the necessities on their scissors and spools and things. Yeah, of course I have to I had to buy this one. Yeah. So lovely, very lovely. And I also wanted to show you some of my spools, of these antique spools. And like this huge one. Wow. So I have tiny collections of scissors, and I will clean it and oil it so that it's nice again. And then I will do holes here inside, and then it will hold all my scissors. This big one, so I think it's maybe 10 scissors can go on here easily, I think. Yeah, cool. Yeah, and I have very so much different, from small to big, from this shape, and then I have that shape. Yeah, a lot of opportunities. And then I bought this little wooden needle case. So yeah, nice. Yeah, that's it. This is all for today. I hope you liked what you see, and it was good information for you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And next week, I will come up with another video tutorials how to do this picot etching, and I also will recording a flip through from this book I showed you today. So I hope I will, yeah. It's a lot of work because I recording twice, in German and in English. So I hope I will do this all next week or the week after. But these are my plans. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you will come back next time and we will see us again. Until then, happy stitching. Be healthy, care for yourself, and